Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Man, get out of my way. I got a date with that end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Fireworks, please. Colorado Buffaloes. Buff Nation. I'm back. Stand on a tall stack. I know I'm only 5'5", but when I stand on a stack of money, I'm real tall. You better stop playing with me. I'm back. You better believe that. I'm your host, Gerald Costello. And before I get started, I just want to thank you guys always for supporting me and the love that I always get. I love it. I really, really do. But guys, we got some important news today, guys. Colorado Buffaloes, what's your emergency? 911, what's your emergency? Beat down in the desert is my emergency. Call the police department, the fire department, the ambulance department, the fire rangers, the city hall. Just call everybody. Get them out to the desert because they're going to be a beat down today. Colorado should be mad in a hornet's nest because I know I am. Man, we let Kansas State get away with that game last week and stealing my crow. And then I had to do Eat Crow Monday. Man, what you talking? I had to, on Mondays, man, we lose a game. I always have to come up and eat crow, man, and just give these guys their props. And I hate that, man, because they didn't deserve these props. But I had to give it to them because they won. Eat Crow Monday. But they're going to be a different day today, guys. Emergency 911. That's my emergency. Beat down in Arizona in the desert. All right, so let's go with the preview. What do we need to do today to win this game? Guys, we got to be able to run the ball. Man, you can run the ball. You can take some of that pressure off my quarterback. Because we already know what the quarterback going to do. We already know what our quarterback going to do. We know what our receiver's going to do. But if we could just balance our running game, man, we're going to be off the chain. I mean, we ever get that running game tight and right, man, we're going to have a great time with a football. I'm trying to tell you, man, we got in football, college football, man, you got to be able to run the ball, man, because the defense will stack back there on you with them receivers because they know you can't run. And that just makes me so doggone angry. And this good part about this, Shador Sanders still find a way to get the ball to you. Man, you better stop playing with me. And matter of fact, he's going to be on my segment today, my tidbit information segment. I got a surprise for you. But what's we got next? Oh, injury update. Nahil Walker had a great surgery. And he's going to heal fast and going to heal proper. Probably won't be back this season. Omari Miller won't be back, had a successful surgery. But I want to shout out to these guys. Hey, man, thank you for your contribution for what you did for this team, man, this year. You did some great work. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys back next year, man, healthy and strong, all right? That's Nahil Walker and Omari Miller. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the bet line. They got Arizona winning by 3 points. I beg to differ. I already told you, man, 911, what's your emergency? Beat down in the desert by the Colorado Buffaloes. You better stop playing with me. That's what my emergency is. Beat down in Colorado. All right, so the next one is our schedule. Colorado's 4-2 versus Arizona 3-3. Guys, we got to win this game today. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. We truly have to win this game today. Man, it's so much pressure. But I'm pretty sure that we up for the call and we up for that task. Colorado Buffaloes, I know we up for that task. I truly know that. So let's keep it moving. All right, the Big 12 standings. We got BYU and Iowa State undefeated right now. And you got 3 teams in the top 25. You got Kansas State, which they shouldn't have been there. It should have been us. That's another story. BYU and Iowa State. And I don't think BYU and Iowa State going to play each other, man, because we're going to need some help, man, to still get into this Big 12 championship. Still wide open, guys. Still wide open. But right now, we're going to need some help. Last night, I thought Oklahoma State had BYU, man. We had them. Ollie Gordon, he had a great game last night. But they came up short, man. They came up short, and BYU squeaked by. I'm saying, my goodness. But they played a great game. Oklahoma State, shout out to you, man. And we played them last game of the season. All right, so anyway, let's keep it moving. Again, with the Big 12 standings, man, you got BYU undefeated, Iowa State undefeated, and we're going to need some help. We're going to need some help, but we're going to still get into this Big 12 championship, and it's still wide open, guys. I have seen some crazy things in football, and so have you. And so, it's still a chance for us to win and get into this Big 12 championship. I don't give up. I still believe in my team. I love my Colorado Buffaloes. We do some crazy things at some crazy times, but I still love my Colorado team. So what's next on line? All right, my prediction was we were going into this game, into this season, guys. I said we was going to go 12-0. I really thought we had the team to do that. I really, really, truly do. And really, we shouldn't have but one loss because Nebraska dominated us. They really did. They jumped out on us right at the beginning, and they took off on us, and we weren't ever able to recover. They beat us 28-10. But to everybody else, my goodness, man, we played good football. Again, should have won that Kansas State game. Anytime you got a team on their own 25 with 3 minutes left, and they a running team and they can't throw, man, you should be right there on their behind, right down their throat, and win that game, man. And have them 2 busted plays, and which I'm gonna be getting to on that as well. But 2 busted plays put Kansas State ahead of us, and they won the football game. Again, I had to shout out to Kansas State for that win. All right, but again, guys, on the predictions, we're gonna need help. We're gonna truly need help with BYU and Iowa State losing a couple of these games, man. And the season's still wide open, boys. Still wide open. We got a chance. All right, we'll keep it moving. I digress. All right, so the path to the college football playoffs for the Big 12. The rest of the way, guys, we have to go undefeated. We cannot take another loss. Colorado Buffaloes, we cannot take another loss if we really want to be into this Big 12 championship, because I truly got a chance to get into this Big 12 championship. But we're going to need some help. We're going to need a little help from other teams, and we can get that done. Oklahoma State had them last night. That would have been a big help right there, getting BYU a loss. But they squeaked by. Shout out to BYU. All right, so again, rest of the way, we got to go undefeated, guys. We must go undefeated rest of the way if we're going to have a chance to try to get into this college football playoff or into the college football championship. I mean, the Big 12 championship. 2 things need to happen on that, man. We need to go undefeated. We need to do our job, continue to hold our head down, go to work, and we're going to need a little help from other teams. All right, and the Colorado preview, guys, we got to be able to run the ball, and we can't be giving up no broken plays. That's all we need to do, man. That defense need to come and show up today and show out, and just don't give up no broken plays. But broken plays just hurt like heck, man. And the broken plays, was no discipline on these downs. You know, when these guys did these broken plays, where the discipline was at, it wasn't there. Like, again, I have to say last week, it was 28-24 Colorado. 3 minutes left in the game, and they on their own 25-yard line, and they're a running team, not a throwing team. And they end up throwing 2 passes to get into the end zone. One was a wheel route broken play, and then it got through a long pass, got behind Preston Hodge on the man coverage, and they got into the end zone. That just broke my heart. But we got to recover from that, guys. I still got it in my craw. I hope they don't have it in theirs. They just moved on to the next game. All right, so, but anyway, that's the preview of my predictions today. Colorado 38, Arizona 24. I really believe Shadua finna come out there and have him a field day today. And our defense, I'm pretty sure, gonna probably show up today and do a good job, man, in stopping the run of Arizona and the passing game. And Fajita, you know, he right now threw 9 interceptions, man. And we'll put a little pressure on this guy, man. He's gonna throw that ball inaccurately, and they're going to hopefully be to one of our defensive secondaries in the backfield. I really, truly believe that. All right, so, again, the preview, Colorado and Arizona, I'm looking at 38-24. That's my prediction for this game. But, again, guys, we got to be able to run the ball. We truly must have to be able to run the ball. And I think we can get that job done today. I really, truly believe we're going to get that ball done today. They didn't practice all week long. We was practicing on that run game. And we got the players to do it. We got the players to do it. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, all right? But it's that time. Did you know? All right, tidbit information. Did you know? Did you know that Shadua Sanders is averaging 336 yards per game this season? And the reason I mention it, and that's the 4th best in the country. And there's 3 teams better than, I mean, look at the teams that's ahead of them. You got Miami, Georgia, and Alabama. If Shadua was on either one of them teams, man, I mean, records would be broken every 2 seconds. Every time he got through a ball, a record would be broken. And just think what he's doing with our offense. You know, our offense is not as good as those teams' offense. But one day, I promise you, Colorado, Coach Pine going to have that right. And I can believe it's going to be probably next season. He's going to have it right, man. He's going to have superstars at every position. Just wait. I know how Coach Prime operate, man. The man's a winner. But anyway, back to that offense, man. Shadur Sanders threw for he's averaging 336 yards per game, fourth best in FBS, and that's Georgia ahead of him, Miami, and Alabama. And if that young man had either one of those offenses, oh my God, we'll never get a chance to see it because he's going to be going into the pros next year. But man, I tell you, if we had an offense like those three, my God, Shadur Sanders would be a monster. They'd have mailed him that Heisman. You know, we still got a chance to win this Heisman too. I mean, we go and win the next 7 games, man. We in there. Well, the next 6 games, we in there. We are in there. And that's what we got to do. We got to go win the rest of our games, man. We let everything else take care of itself, but let's do our part. Let's do our part, Colorado. Let's go and kick butt. 911, what's your emergency? Beat down in Arizona. Again, my prediction, Colorado 38, Arizona 24. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I love my segment, my Did You Know segment, because, again, I learned and you learned together with me. But, yeah, Shadur Sanders is averaging 336 yards per game, and that's the 4th best in FBS. Man, that's amazing. With our offense, the line was not that good. But, man, they do enough to get us a lot of victories. So I'm looking forward to this game today. I'm excited. The game's going to be at 4 o'clock, not at late night. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. All right. So, Colorado, before I go, to the world, you might be one person. But to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top. Until next time. Colorado Buffaloes! Buff Nation! What's your emergency? 911. Beat down in Arizona, baby. Beat down in Arizona. With Shadur Sanders and the rest of our team. God bless you until next time. Man, get out of my way. I got a date with that end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Fireworks, please.